Oh, hold on. This isn't Spyro. Hold on. Crash Bandicoot. Why do you have to do this to me?
Bandicoot.
It's really small. It's nothing too crazy, but they just dropped a little thing for Rumble. So we're gonna look at it live. It's nothing crazy. It's like half a minute long. It's just showing off the first stage, or as you teeny boppers call it, map. The first map of the game.
Okay.
So let's check it out real quick. Here we go.
Okay.
Ooh, insane music. I like it. Ooh. Krish! So you can spawn stuff with those, interesting. They're like little traps and stuff. That's what I felt they were. You can get Uka Uka. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, nothing crazy. That's cool, though. Oh, this place is called, yeah, Tiki Towers, by the way. That's cool. I like it. Alright. That's awesome. Okay, let's get to Spyro. Alright. It was a little thing, but it's like, oh, I guess we have to react to it since we're here. Okay, welcome back to Spyro. Hopefully things sound alright, and we sound good. Miharu's with me on this one. In these trying times.
In these trying times. Can I offer you a nice egg in these trying times?
Would you please offer me an egg? Would you please offer me your little deviled eggs?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I was supposed to get the Cars mod today. Just long story short, because I already told Aaron about it, but for anyone who's probably whatever, we were supposed to start at 3. We're starting earlier because if I didn't have to get my car smogged out the time I did, I would have streamed earlier. I say, as we're streaming earlier only because of the circumstances, and that's because I blew a tire out somehow. So that's cool. It must have hit, I guess, a nail, but instead of getting stuck in the tire, it just ripped it. Something shredded my tire. Not completely, like I don't want to make it sound like it's utterly destroyed necessarily, but I have to deal with that later, so that's cool. So I got the smog rescheduled, but I didn't want to skip the stream, so we're doing it today, and here we are. So hi everyone. What up, Breeze? Yeah, we just reacted to some Rumble stuff and Tiki Towers, Tilted Towers,
Tilted Towers. Tiki Trouble.
Tiki Trouble, Tiki Turbo.
Tiki Turbo.
Yeah, it's interesting that they played Ensign music during that. They were playing the Pits and what's the other one?
Pits.
It's the Pits. No, what's the other level? Turtlewoods.
It's the cheese.
It's the cheese. Oh yeah, you hit your members, or what was it for your Heroes Tale stream? I saw it that it's
Yeah.
scheduled. What's going on with that?
What do you mean? What's going on with it?
You hit your members, right?
Yeah, I hit it a while ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because you got some gifted,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I forgot about that. Yeah, cool.
Always.
Yay. Did it really say I needed 8 orbs to open the door? What'd you do if the professor stuck his penis in the car door? Slammed his penis.
He slammed his penis in the car door. If he stuck it in the car door,
Yeah.
well, then that's his fault.
That was his choice. Yeah. Hi, Laura Borealis. She's just chilling over there by her lonesome. Alright. Poop. Let's have a little talk. Let's have a little chat. Let's chit chat, as it were.
Okay.
What did you think of the new video overall?
Oh,
Ah, the wind.
it's a good video.
Look at the wind. I look at the wind. Anyway, yeah, I usually show you, parts of the video first before I get it all finished. The more I'm still sticking to my guns with my opinions on stuff, but I feel like, oh, people are gonna think it's controversial because of certain opinions about certain movies. But I don't know, it's just how I feel, I guess. And I watched the movies before having to look up the clips on YouTube to download them for the video. I had watched the movies prior, like for Sonic mainly. I watched those movies before getting the clips. That was one thing I don't know why I was worried about that. I was like, the thing that I was trying to do, because it might seem random, the clip I played when I was talking about specifically like, oh yeah, well, sometimes they'll do nods like the adventure pose or like the Green Hill theme coming up every so often, and like when I said that, there was like a really random, seemingly random scene that played, but that's like the only instance that the Green Hill theme plays, I think, in the first movie.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well, I'm like, this should prove that I know that in this scene that's where the music plays. But then I was like, well, that's the start of one of the scenes on YouTube, and that for some reason I was worried about people assuming that I put that in the script, knowing, oh yeah, you could just look that up on YouTube. It's like, no, I watched it, and that's how I was like, oh, I see.
I mean, I guess I don't think that really matters. I mean, even if you would have put a little text blurb in there that said it plays during this scene.
Well, I just didn't want to have to over-explain. That's something else I need to stop doing, is over-explaining things via text that I don't mention in the in my VO. That's something that I just tend to do, like, in general, like IRL as well. Like, I need to make sure people know what I'm talking about, so I don't confuse anyone, and so we're all on the same page.
I mean, that's what I do too when I write scripts. I go over every possible counter argument in my head, and
Yeah.
then I make sure to put that in the script. And if I don't, then I put a little text thing.
It's just that sometimes it can either flash by too fast and people have to constantly stop to read, or like whatever. I don't know why that was what I chose to focus on, when it's like, oh, people are just going to focus on the fact that I don't like those movies, and they're going to.
I mean, people are going to come up with counter arguments anyway. They always do. They always come up with something stupid. But
Well, there hasn't been any weird stuff yet. It's just people being like, no, I actually like those movies. And it's like, okay, that's fine.
like, you called it a remaster instead of a remake. Shut up.
Tabriz is right here.
I know.
Don't call him out like that.
Here, he needs to know. It's annoying. It's annoying when people do that.
He needs to know. I okay.
I am not above calling people out when they're being annoying.
Oh my god. Okay.
I do that to you all the
Oh!
time.
Well, I know, but, well, I'm your boy. You can get away with that.
So.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello, Spyro and Blue. Blue suit moneybags. Oh! I like the little back and forth we were fucking shit we were having about the Ratchet film, though.
Yeah, my comment got more likes than yours.
Okay. It's because it's you, and they were like, oh, look, Miharu commented.
No, it's just, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because I'm like, well, because the thing is, what you said, you were like, it still baffles me, and so I decided to explain to you why it's not baffling.
I like the part where you were like, how'd you phrase it? You were like, yeah, maybe you don't understand because you grew up.
Like,
I was
maybe
like,
it's not apparent to you because you're a filthy casual.
okay.
But
yeah, but I still enjoyed the fucking movie.
well, I mean, I found it more entertaining than the game.
Like, I understand why. There's a part of me that understands why people don't connect to it when you compare it to, like, directly to, like, the first game or the first couple games. Because that's the stuff that you and I have talked about when talking about the reboot game or Rift Apart in general. I'm talking about as a video game movie adaptation, people still think it didn't break the curse and it's just bland and forgettable and whatever. And I'm like, well, it's probably not the most engaging action film, but in terms of an adaptation, that was the point I was trying to make. I'm like, it's still like a fun time, and it looks and sounds very faithful to the source material.
But my point is not that it's bland and forgettable. That's not even my point. Like,
but you're comparing it to.
Your point is that it's not faithful to the original game.
Well, yeah, I know, but I feel like that's a different kind of argument for what I'm saying in the video, because I'm going the game franchise to the movie adaptation, not so much specifically finding where they're pulling from. That's kind of like a very specific conversation to have, which I know fans are still going to pick apart, which is fine because that makes sense. I think I was just trying to tackle it from a more generalized perspective. Because, no, I get it. It's not like I don't get it. But I still think that, like, someone's aunt who's never fucking heard of Ratchet and Clank can watch the movie and think it was fun.
Well, yeah, but that's thinking of it as a standalone film.
Yes. Which I think it's at least decent at the... I
feel like in the video, that's not what you were trying to say. You were saying it baffles you how you don't know how people can't like enjoy it, like for being an adaptation. I thought that's what you were saying. And I'm like, well, because as an adaptation, it's not good.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I just don't see it that way. I just think that
you gotta like be clear on that. You could be like, hey, as a standalone movie, it's like it could still be a fun time if you never knew anything about Ratchet and Clank.
Well, I did say so. I said something. I didn't say that when talking about the Ratchet movie, but that was something either right before or after that I did say. I was around. It was, I think, between talking about Ratchet and Uncharted, where I was like, I think it was in that part in the video where I was saying something about like, yeah, stuff that the fans will get. But sticking close enough to the source material that where the fans will get it and be like, okay, cool. But also for the general audience that I'm trying to remember my exact wording, that might not get everything, but still see it as like a fun time, and that's supposed to essentially mean, I'm sorry to use those words, but it's supposed to mean like as a standalone film, as a film. But I don't know. I still like it. How come I can't even like anything now without people being like, but you're wrong.
I never said you couldn't like it.
Well, because now it's
I don't
weird
have a
that
problem with you liking it.
apparently everyone does, because me trying to be like, no, that's actually like, is it because I was so bold as to say that it was the best adaptation?
I mean, yeah, like the thing is, okay, liking it and saying it's like the best, most faithful game adaptation, like
compared to
movie
shit like
adaptation of a
Doom
game.
or Tomb Raider or some shit.
Comparatively maybe, but like
Well, that's what
saying
I was.
you like something and then like suddenly switching to like such an objective statement like that is like it's very weird.
Well,
That's
no,
why I
because you
like to
have.
be very clear on like what, subjective and objective.
Well, yeah, but you got to take into consideration that I'm doing it from a movie perspective, like, like, like the Sonic movies don't take any one thing from anything; they do their own thing. But that's like the complete opposite end of the spectrum in my comparison, and in just in my opinions. Like, they just pull these little things that are just remedial enough for anyone to get, whether it's a meme like Sonic or the fucking adventure pose or anything like that, because it's a quick, like, okay, there's your little homage or there's your little reference. But the majority of the film itself doesn't pull from any one storyline from any of the games, which I think you said too, or somebody else said that to me for why they like it, which I do get it. That's a whole other conversation. I don't know why they went live action CGI,
yeah,
but
that's what I like. I like it when you don't pull specifically from like a storyline in one of the games. That's what I was making that's why I used Life of Pi as an example. I said because it didn't pull from a pre-existing storyline. It just like it took what we know of Ratchet and Clank as it is now and just made it into like, a cartoon version. And I feel like okay, that's already more faithful than the movie is.
Oh, what am I doing? I don't know. As a film, I like it. Maybe it's, like I said, not like the craziest action kids film, because even stuff that isn't like original ideas that are action kids films that aren't an adaptation of anything are really good. But like, because I even said in the video, yeah, it's not perfect, whatever. I wouldn't say it's like the best film ever made, period. But my whole comparison is because that's why I started the video with footage right out the gate with like Mortal Kombat, the Mario movie, Street Fighter.
Right.
These are all movies that in its time they didn't pull from anything necessarily like any one specific. They try to take like maybe a basic baseline thing from the games and then just did their own thing and had their own dated stuff or whatever. But like, so you can clearly see when the Mario movie, the 93 film, reeks of the 90s, and it reeks of like whoever was big at the time or whatever the case was. And it doesn't really follow the games to any like real degree that people can understand or can even see for that matter or whatever. But like, then the reason why I brought up the Ratchet movie and sung its praises is because as far as a video game movie goes, I know I keep repeating myself and it seems like that's just my base argument. Well, it looks like the games, it sounds like, but those are the problems people have had. If you ask people why they don't like the Mario movie, it's because it has nothing to do with Mario, and the way they did it doesn't feel like Mario. Street Fighter doesn't feel like the games. Tomb Raider probably doesn't feel like the games.
Yeah, but do those people actually really know what they're talking about, though? Because, like,
if they're fans, yes.
Well, no. Well, let me finish. The thing is, you can say, like, oh, the reason I didn't like this is because it didn't look or sound like the game. It's like, you can say that if like, to simplify it, because you're trying to simplify what you don't like about it, but in reality, that's not all that you didn't like about it. There's so much more to it. There's more factors. Like, and you can't always pinpoint what those factors are. It's not about not always just about it being like, is it good as a video game movie or is it good as just a movie? Like, it's got to be like, I feel like as long as one of those is true, like, both don't have to be true.
I don't know. Oh, that was cool. see, that's too much. I'd end up over explaining that, and that's just gonna be too much in my already 7.5 minute video. Like, I wanted to keep the conversation as like concise and straightforward as possible, because I could have made points clearer by going further in depth, but it's hard to do that and without making the video like 20 minutes long when I was trying to condense it and give like the Cliff Notes version while just using certain movies as examples of ones I like for these reasons, ones I didn't like for these reasons. And it usually, because they are video game movies, it usually comes down to how much like the games, how much of the essence do they keep from the source material, and in what ways. You know, because I even mentioned, again, that Sonic fan film, yeah, sure, it's not borrowing from the game storylines, but it borrowed from the comics. And that was cool, and it meshed certain things that fans liked about Sonic media that wasn't the games. They borrowed from the comics. They hired Jaleel White to return as Sonic, you know, unofficially. But he's from the cartoon, so that was cool to see. That's fan service right there. But it's fan service that didn't feel like it was pandering. It was just cool because people know him from the cartoons and whatever, right? But as far as like how people with any video game movie will say, like, you know, it just didn't feel like the games. It wasn't, you know, a good, like, I don't want to say recreation because that just brings back the whole Uncharted thing, but it's like, I don't know. See, I feel like I'm over-explaining it. I feel like I'm just running around in circles with my argument.
Well, you're not. I mean, I get what you're trying to say. I understand what you're trying to say as long as you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, specifically, I'm just specifically about the Ratchet & Clank movie. It's like, okay, if I were to look at it in the sense of, if I were not comparing it directly to the original game, and it was just a standalone movie, the way, you know, like, whatever. As a standalone movie, it's fine as a movie. I mean, it's entertaining. Like, that's great. Whatever. As an adaptation of the very first game, no, it is not. It's not a good adaptation at all. And then comparing it to, if it's like, I guess this would also be like if it was a standalone thing, but also like if they were just completely reworking the story into something, I don't know how to explain that. If it was like a Life of Pi movie, that would also be fine, because it would just be, you know, it would just be Ratchet & Clank as we know it, but then reworked into a movie version. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, my side of the argument was just trying, and why I say that I like it was specifically in comparison to how people have reacted to and how they feel about other video game movies.
Sure, but it's also very hard. It's also very hard to compare something that is live action to animation.
Well, I'm not. What? Well,
I mean, imagine if there was a live action Ratchet & Clank. How the fuck would you do that?
Live action CGI. Just ask the Sonic movie. You'd have to abandon everything the games are, which I don't think that the film that we got did. In order to just completely crapshoot something and be like, all right, here we go, throw some shit at the wall and see what sticks. That's what the Sonic movies did. It's Hop and fucking Smurfs, or it's Avengers. That's what it is. They didn't follow any one storyline, but what they came up with is just very telling of the era they came out in. But that's the Smurfs movies. Okay, well, but that's also neither here nor there, because it's a whole other conversation. The point being that they should have done a fully animated Sonic movie. Look at Sonic Boom the cartoon or Sonic Prime or whatever. People actually like those because they allow them to do their own thing, but it's all in animation, so it fits the medium. It fits the fucking video game because it's a cartoon. That's why I said at the very end of the video, find the medium. I just, you know, kind of shoehorned in a little third point. Because that's what I did in the original video. I mentioned 2 points, and I mentioned a third point at the very, very end. But, that third point is very important. You know, find the correct medium in which to adapt the material over. So, like, Uncharted, I can see them attempting a CGI movie. It would look like the game's cutscenes, but doing it live action obviously makes sense. It's a photorealistic game. Makes sense. Yeah. Same thing with Tomb Raider. Same thing with, I suppose, Doom, even though that movie was weird. Same thing. That makes sense. But why the hell... I know that the CGI technology was still new, but why did they make the 93 Mario movie live action? How come they couldn't do like a 2D Mario animated film or a really weird early CGI Mario? I mean, who knows? But like,
why like reboot?
Yeah, but why it have to be live action? You know. And that's how come I've said at the beginning of the video. I was like, yeah, no, adaptations today like Angry Birds and Monster Hunter and all that. No, well, there was a live action Monster Hunter film, not fan film, theatrical film, but I chose to not talk about that one. Because that one,
I never seen Tomb Raider.
My mom has some of the Angelina Jolie movies, but she hasn't seen the new one. I don't think she has anyway.
There's a new one?
Well, the latest one that came out, the one that I featured in the trailer, in the video, that one's based off of the reboot trilogy.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I just knew about the Angelina Jolie ones.
Yeah. You didn't recognize the... I showed you that part of the video, like a night or two ago, or whenever, last night.
Well, which part, though? What part was that?
It was the part where she was like, it was right after, what was it right after? Well, in the finished video, you saw the Detective Pikachu stuff, there was that, and then it cuts to Tomb Raider after that. It cuts to the Tomb Raider cutscenes, then it cuts to that Tomb Raider movie.
Oh, okay.
So if you go back and you look at that film, that's not an Angelina Jolie film, that's the latest one that they made, which is based off of those new games, that trilogy, the reboot.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I had forgotten about that, and I was like, you know what, I'll use that in the video.
They must have not marketed that very well, because I didn't know about it at all.
Probably. But see, I had forgotten about it until I was looking up video game movies, like, on Google. So I was like, what can I borrow? What do I know of? Not just any random... The most random things I put in that video, footage-wise, were, like, Monster Hunter and Dragon Quest. I'd never seen those movies, but they do look like the games. At least like the Dragon Quest one does. Because I recognize some of the little elements, like the slimes and whatever, like... It looks like Dragon Quest for the most part, or whatever, like... And Monster Hunter, that Netflix one, I needed something to put an all complete transparency and honesty. I needed some more, varied video game movies to put into the video, so that was one of them that I've never seen or whatever. Never really played Monster Hunter.
You should talk about anime movies. Nice swing, good form.
Oh God. Well, if that was the original video I made, then I would have. Yeah, because there's so many more adaptations for stuff, but I can't include them because they're not video games. I would love to talk about the...
Like, you should talk about, like, video games being made into, like, cartoons. Like, that's also, like, an interesting... That's an interesting, like, thing to talk about, because I feel like just anime in general just kind of does it better.
Yeah, and we'll see.
I don't feel like a video game being turned into a Western cartoon always, like, I feel like it just misses the mark a lot of the time.
When an anime gets turned into a Western cartoon or movie?
When a video game gets turned into a Western cartoon.
Oh, okay.
But when it gets turned into anime, it seems to just turn out better, usually.
I think it's just because they understand the medium more, I guess. When you turn something animated, like... Animation is... See, that's why I like animation over a lot of live-action stuff for the most part. Because I feel it's more expressive, and I feel it's more colorful, I feel it's more fluid in its movement because it's animation.
It's animation.
And that's the kind of my, like, just for example or whatever, like, I've always wanted to see, like, an animated Sonic movie. I know there is one, technically, like that OVA or whatever it is, like that anime, I don't know what the hell it is, but the one where Knuckles has the little cowboy hat or whatever. And there's that weird, like, princess monkey tail girl or whatever.
What would you even call, like... Well, actually, Sonic is a weird... Sonic is weird, right?
Yes.
It's a weird...
No cap, yes.
It's a weird thing to talk about, like video games being made into cartoons because, like... Well,
Everyone loves the cartoons.
like, a lot of that is... Because a lot of that is, like, Western cartoons, and only some of it is anime.
Uh-huh.
Like, Sonic X is anime.
Sonic X does a lot. See, even if they don't see how Sonic X doesn't really follow much of the games,
And people don't.
Like,
and people don't like Sonic X.
I can't understand why, because if you.
But I think they just don't like the dub.
Why not? The dub is what gave us like the quintessential character, like interpretations of the characters. Like the quintessential interpretations of the characters. No one really fucking references the adventure interpretations anymore. It's all about that middle era.
Well, actually, what people don't like about Sonic X is they don't like Chris. They don't like him. But
okay, whatever. I don't understand why.
I don't know, the whole human character thing, which is so weird. Which is so weird because, like,
Are you serious?
I know. Yeah, I'm so like no, because like listen, people change their minds. Humans are subject to change. It's weird.
They're subject to
human
stupidity.
nature. Yeah, no, it's human nature to think like this is weird in this situation, but it's okay in this situation. I don't know why. That's what we do. But like, it's just like I don't like this human. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was just because he was a human character. I didn't really hear anything much. Mostly, the only thing I ever heard about Chris and why people didn't like him, was it was something about Shadow and Amy. It was some kind of like Shadow and Amy moment. I don't know. That he like ruined that by like replacing one of the characters. Like, this should have been between Shadow and Amy, but instead it was like it was Chris and Shadow. Like, I don't know. That's what I heard.
So they're just stupid, is what you're saying.
And it ruined their damn Shadow Amy shit. I don't know. It's what I heard.
I was like, so shippers is what you're talking about. The cock block? Like, what happened? Like, what?
No, it's like, I don't know. It was like a moment that was supposed to, like, that Amy was supposed to have with Shadow. But, like, it's like, it was Chris instead. Like, that's what, I swear I heard that.
How about this? Who cares?
Yeah, I know who cares.
Like,
but, like, I'm just saying that's what I heard.
To hate the character, for the entire fan base to hate one single character because they cock-blocked a moment between two other characters?
Cock-blocked a moment.
Are you people high? Like, what the fuck? What?
Well, you have to understand the time when that came out.
I don't care when it came out. What does that mean? What, then did somebody, like, fucking, Tales of Cosmo, but then something else? Like, that's like if some... Oh my god.
Listen,
I don't
that's the only
people.
thing that's the thing that I remember hearing, like, from being around the internet and people who didn't like Sonic X, and, like, it's just always about Chris and, like, something about how, like, whiny he is, maybe, or, like, I don't know if it was necessarily the fact that he was human, though, because I think there was another human character that people really liked, so...
How lucky...
I don't know.
No one could really give a straight answer, but then again, nobody could ever give a straight answer about anything.
No, they really can't. And I hate that every time I fucking like anything from something I don't actually like overall, I have to hear shit for it, because you can't like that thing, that's the one thing you can't like. It's like, well, fuck you, it's the one thing I do like.
I don't like
Take it or leave it.
That thing fucking sucks.
I'm sorry that I ended up liking Academy from Skylanders, not the fucking games. I think that they're bad and dumb. That's how I feel. Piss the fuck off. Dear Lord. Sorry that I like Sonic Boom. Rise of Lyric specifically. Hold on.
had the cannon.
Which is weird because you didn't even like Sonic.
Wait, what?
Try shooting the ring.
Whoa. Why did he
What's
not...
happening?
What? He didn't say trouble with the trolley. Okay, because I didn't hit the switches, but...
Yeah, it's probably because you like. I think it's very
meant to.
situational when
Okay.
he says trouble with trolley.
That's weird. Maybe it's because I went around a couple times and the game registered, you might be stuck. It's like, no, I just fucking... I missed twice and I thought I could break the little tiny boxes, but I ended up just running it over. Sorry that I like Sonic Boom Rise, the lyrics specifically, because I think it's a really good idea and could have been one of the best Sonic games ever made. But everyone said, he's not going fast! I don't want combat in my Sonic game! This
He's
is...
not going fast.
That's what people said! People fucking were like, why is he not... Where's the speed? He's not going fast. And it's like, what? Fuck you! Every time it goes fast, the game breaks and it's shit! How about a little bit of variety for once in your goddamn Sonic game? This is my welcome to my therapy session.
I mean, just therapy. Yeah, that like. Are you trying to give therapy to all the people on the internet who need therapists?
No. This is me trying to be like, tell me what's troubling you. Well, doctor, it all started when fucking Sonic happened.
Well, doctor, it all started when the
I was
internet
born.
happened, and I thought I could tell people what to do because I was hiding behind the mask of the internet.
A half hour into the stream, and I need to shout some people out. So what's up, Jordan Raven and Nationverse, and
Half hour into
also
the stream, and I need to shout at some people.
no, and also Raps followed me on the Twitch. Thank you.
Nice.
Because I hopped into one of her Spyro 2 streams and was like, I am close to 50 followers on the Twitch.
Well, yeah, I also was in one of her streams. I asked if she wanted to be on Spyrocast, so she's gonna be on.
Yeah. Was she not on already?
No, she wasn't on yet.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of people who haven't been on yet. I also sent an email to someone who I really, really hope responds and says they want to be on. I mean, it's a long shot, but
You'll have to tell me later.
Yeah.
I hope I have a name in my head. We haven't talked about this as of recent, so this is a very new development that you're hitting me with. I don't know who it is, but I have a name in my head. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if it's who it is, but I'm really hoping.
It's probably not who you think it is, because because it stemmed while I was talking to Hari, and she asked me to send an email. So.
Oh. Okay. Okay, okay. I've got two names then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one name on top of the name that. Okay, I think I might already know who. I think I might know who it could be.
It's like you got to think about it in terms of like who would Hari ask me to send an email to?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm yaing, do you think I'm in the right ballpark with how confident I am?
I mean, if you're yaing, then like you say it as in like, oh yeah. Like,
Okay.
I know,
Okay.
I don't
One word. It's not really much of a giveaway because it could be very fucking. It's so very fucking vague. One word. Tell me yes or no, and I'll know who you're talking about. Reignited.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, I hope they respond. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Dying cannons fucking me. Alright, what? You're weird, dude.
Tin cannon's fucking me.
Tin cannon. I said
dang cannon.
Oh, it sounded like you said tin cannon. I'm like, what?
Tin can.
Tin can.
The tin can's fucking me.
How does that work?
Can it fuck me?
Can it fuck me?
It's just such a nonsensical question.
What up, Zark? How's it going, bruh? I'm glad that that was a funny little moment we just had there, trying to play a little guessing game. Come on.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know. If you know, you know. Had to be there.
So like it's
Okay, then
I didn't know how to word the email, so I was like, I'm YouTube.
Please come to my thing, or I will
Yeah, exactly.
kill you. So can I tell you who I was thinking of? Because it's not at all even connected to who you were contacting.
Yes.
I was hoping it was Ted Price.
Yeah, I know you were hoping it was Ted Price.
I love how you.
I don't know how to get in contact with him.
Find him.
Find them.
Hey, bitch. You just bitch slapped me. I really want Ted Price to be on Spyrocast, and I want him to shout everything at you. What was your favorite thing about working on Spyro 3? The one favorite thing about working on Spyro 3.
E3 2000 haunts him to this day.
If you ever actually do get him on, I triple dog dare you to bring that up and be like, do you remember like shouting over everyone when doing that little interview for Spyro 3?
I'll show him the video.
You should. That'd be fucking funny. Because, yeah, he won't remember if you just mention it, but if you were to actually show him and be like, so why'd you call Bentley like a strong man and nothing more, but you gave a detailed description of everyone else?
I know, it's so weird. It was like, you play as a strong man.
I wonder if he just forgot his name in the moment. That has to be it. Like, what else could he even say? If you were to ask him.
I don't know. Well, the weird thing is, like, it's not that, like, you're completely right about, like, giving a detailed description of everyone, because, like,
well,
not only
I'm
did he say that...
over-exaggerating.
Well, I know, but I'm saying you're right.
Oh.
Like, because... Wait, let me watch it again.
Well, because he says, like, Agent 9, the monkey with the little blaster or whatever, and he says, like...
Yeah, I know, he does, like, he literally describes, like, not only their name, like, their species and what they do, but, like, for Bentley, he just says a strong man.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
He doesn't call him a Yeti, he just says the strong man.
He just can't even, he doesn't even say he has a club that you can smash things with, he doesn't say that at all.
He plays a strong man, Sheila the kangaroo, Sergeant Bird the penguin.
Agent 9 is a monkey with a laser blaster. I don't think he says anything about like Sheila or Sergeant Bird specifically, but he does say their name and what they are.
Oh, nice. They should first started to play Battlefield Bikini Bottom. Nice. Yeah, it's fun. You understand why everyone loves it. It's a really, really fun platformer. It's one of the best SpongeBob platformers specifically because SpongeBob's had a platformer or two or so before Battlefield Bikini Bottom, but the other ones weren't all that great. Like, there was Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. He had a 2D side-scroller with Super Sponge on the PS1, but those ones didn't turn out very good, and they felt very, like... To control, they felt very, like, sketchy and weird. But Battlefield Bikini Bottom feels very fluid and solid. Also,
he gives the most detailed description for Agent 9.
Yeah.
Who's a monkey with a big gun.
You can tell he really liked Agent 9.
Yeah, Agent 9 is he's like, I really like the Agent 9 sections. It's like, okay, you're crazy.
Because you're just playing Doom.
It's like, you could get into a boxing match and play a Doom mini game. It's like, those are the best things. I'm like, are you insane?
We recreated Doom in Spyro. That'd be the funniest shit.
We recreated Doom in Spyro. Like,
Can Spyro run
you're
Doom?
An insane person.
You are fucking insane.
He's always talking about the best things being the worst things, or the worst things being the best things.
He's like, my least favorite homeworld is in fact Winter Tundra. Midnight Mountain.
Like when I'll never forget when they were talking about like, it's like what's your favorite level, or it's like what's your favorite mini games or whatever, and then like for the mini game he's like, there's a bunch of cool mini games. There's the boxing, and then I like the Age of 9 stuff, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
You've just named everything that all the fans actually hate, and they have not.
It's like
they've been very vocal about it.
I'm like, are you kidding me? And then meanwhile, Craig was just like, yeah, I like Enchanted Towers. You can play Sergeant Bird and fly around. I'm like, hell yeah, dude!
I like this guy. I'm gonna hang out with this man over here.
And then I did.
And then you did. That should be a legitimate question you asked Ted Price. If again you do hypothetically ever get him on, you should obviously phrase it in such a way where it's like, okay, so you've been on record saying that you like certain mini games, certain levels from Spyro like 2 and 3 specifically, but notoriously fans actually kind of don't like those specific ones. Like, what do you think? As someone who's had to play test and do and create those mini games and concepts and whatnot, like what aspects do you like about those things? What draws you to it? And do you think those might be the same things that people don't like, or like why do you think fans don't like them?
You've gone on record saying a bunch of crazy shit that nobody agrees with. Why do you say that?
Why do you think these things? Who are you? Where do you get off? These fucking shits. These little shits.
These little fricks.
These little freaking fricks. I need to charge into him. Okay, so Zark was saying Ted Price really does like Doom. Does really like Doom. I understand it now, since I've played a couple Dooms myself. I've had a Doom or two, but potentially, perhaps, maybe. But when you start using VR for the first time, does the migraine after every PlayStation usually go away?
Oh, God.
I can't tell you, bro, because I've never actually gotten a migraine from VR. My eyes have adjusted to it we're able to adjust to it very quickly, and my sense of
well, lucky you.
I'm not saying it to brag. I'm saying it because it's the truth. I'm just saying, like, some people can adapt to it better than others. So I wouldn't really know how to answer that because I've never gotten a headache before. I played, like, damn near the entirety. I think almost the full game. And you were in it. I can't remember if you remember. I played Astrobot on stream through the VR headset or through the PS4 a couple years back. And we went through almost the whole game and I didn't have to stop once. I didn't have to take a break till I take the headset off or anything like that.
Weird. I actually have a headache right now.
Oh my god, why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't... Never mind.
I know I was asking for the comforts because I was pissed about the tire, but like you could have said like, bro, can I just hang out in the stream chat?
I didn't want to say anything because I was just like, well, maybe because like you were all pissed, and I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't stream, and then I could take a nap because I have a headache. But
you didn't say that part.
Well, I know. I just didn't want to bring up my problems. I wanted to make it sound like I cared.
Okay. Don't do that.
I just... I wanted to make it sound like I did.
It distresses me. I'm in great distress.
But I didn't want to bring up my problem.
Oh, fuck. Well, you should have. Well, like I said, we're not going to go for too long. I don't know how long or how far we're going to make it. I just want to hit like maybe an hour and a half or so. We've got like 40 minutes left or so.
Get those chocolate chip cowlicks.
3 at a time, 3 at a time.
They don't. Well, I mean, they don't look like chocolate chippy here.
Not here.
They look like that in Reunited.
They look like actual spotted creatures.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joink, joink. I love that sound.
Yeah, I like it. There are 2 more. Fuck you, man.
I haven't seen them in days.
Is that how he says it?
That's exactly how he says it.
Oh, I should have let it continue. They're probably dead somewhere, but I don't care. Bring them back for me. Okay, these fucking birds. They're gonna drive me up the wall. So let me do that. do this. Whee.
Here's a question: What two Cowlicks do you think he's canonically talking about? The two that are in this pit, or the two that are in the Romeo and Juliet section?
That is true.
Because depending on how you play it.
Well, I think he means these ones because you can come to Zephyr before you learn how to climb. So
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to come over here anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least these guys are a little easier to hit in this version. Yeah, I think he means these dudes over here. Because they're more of the way as well. Like, you have to do all this shit. Climb a ladder to get over here. Versus the cave where some gems are and you go, oh, let me check out where that goes. And then you find all the stuff. The professor and everything. Which I have to go back and do, because I didn't do that yet.
I always thought he was talking about these two as well.
Cool.
Just because it's a weird pit.
A weird pit.
It's like a weird area.
Yeah. What?
And there's breeze builders flying overhead. Like, they're circling them. We're gonna kill them.
Here, they eat them. Plenty of meat to rip from dim bones.
No bones.
Oh. Right, your little freaking little shits. Oop. Wait. Oop. You can't go back. Go that way. There is no escape. Oh, so you managed to get a PSVR 2. That's interesting. I would love to get one if they weren't $1 billion fucking dollars.
VR 2? They made a sequel to the VR?
Yeah. Now introducing VR 2. I would have loved if it wasn't PlayStation VR. If like fucking Oculus or some shit came out and said, "Welcome to VR 2." What it's like, what?
The hell does that even mean?
Welcome to yeah. I would love it if like.
What does that mean, man?
I would love it if stores had sequels. Like, oh, first there was Kmart, now there's Kmart 2. And it's like,
That's what people were talking about. They wanted Despacito 2.
Yeah, Despacito 2. Despacito. So stupid.
Despacito.
Despacito. Oh. I always thought it was weird how there was Kmart and then like Super Kmart or whatever. I was like, that's weird. Why is it called Super?
They should first ask what model is your PS3, but you probably have like 2 PS3s.
I only have one PS3, but I have the shit model.
You have the shit model?
It's the Slim, the PS3 Slim.
Yeah, I also have the shit model.
I say shit model because it can't run PS2 games at all. There are three ways, or there are 3 types of PS3s, and they do PS2 in 3 different ways. Either they don't do them at all, like ours. They can do them. Why am I having trouble? They can do them right out the gate, which were some of the earliest models, but those consoles were faulty for other reasons, which is why they got a revision. And then there are those that can run physical PS2 games, but they needed a little installation thing. It was free, but you had to get it off the store. And it was to help, like, run it somehow for some reason.
Man.
It was just, again, yeah, PS3 was fucking weird.
I also have the Slim.
The Slim.
It's trash.
I wonder if... I suppose the PS5 Digital Edition would be considered the PS5 Slim. Because there's a Slim for every single PlayStation console.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's interesting.
It's garbage, dude.
Have you seen the Super Slim? Would that be considered the top loader?
The Super Slim? What? Can it not even play PS1 games?
It's just a sheet of paper with the word PS3 on it. Scribbled in red crayon.
It's even worse than the one.
Any of y'all ever try to make your own video game console out of paper? I have. A little arts and crafts project. I've got the Super Game Boy, and it plays Super Game Boy games.
I've got a Super Game Boy.
It's insanely cringe, but it was really funny. It's a really funny memory that just emerged from my mind palace.
I've never, I don't think I've ever made my own video game console. I made my own cereal boxes.
Oh, that's cool. Oh shit! I skipped her dialogue. Romeo!
Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo.
There he is, fucking about!
Can't beat it anymore. He's fucking about. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Oh, there's Romeo.
I'm a girl and I'm not... the joke is completely gone now. You can't have ugly characters or very masculine sounding female characters. That's a no-no now. It's not very PC. Not very sunglasses emoji. Not very everyone.
Why does that sound like Blue CK? It's not for everyone.
Ooh, that's very not rated E.
That's not for every one of you.
That's not very everyone. He would say that. He would say the full fucking thing for no reason. Because he's an idiot.
It wasn't very everyone.
That's what I was trying to do. I just said it in a funny way, and then you just happen to be like, dude, that sounded like CK, like it always does. I'm like, fuck. He's in my mind. I can't get him out.
He's in. Good. Now you'll be where I have been the past my whole life.
Oh shit, I just realized you're turning 31 this year.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Old.
No. Aw. You're still a spry little lass, don't worry.
How do you feel about how CK looks?
That's what he asked Kip. How do you feel? You're another year older. I feel how you look.
I feel how you look.
I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult.
She's getting up there.
She's like what, in her mid-50s already?
Yeah, she's
Despite looking like she's like 25.
Yeah, well, no, that's our RP version. She always looks like she's always in her 20s. But the canonical Kip is 53 or 52.
Shit, I made her older in my mind. I was expecting to say like 56 or something. I see. Wow, I just ironically 100%ed Zephyr. I didn't really mean to, but I did. Ooh, is my music cutting out on the disc? I think the music just cut out entirely. Yeah, it's being really weird. That's not good. Better save.
200% Zephyr without even trying.
Yeah, I wasn't even... See? I told you, being able to talk and have fun just makes me forget everything I'm doing. Yeah, no, so, Zark, the top loader. Yeah, Wes has one. I have the Slim. My friend, Michael from Painbusters has those first bulkier models. And Wes has the top loader, so I've seen each of the 3 versions of the PS3. Yo, Anthony 504, what's up? How's it going, dude? Welcome to stream. Little Miharu wave. Miharu wave. Synth wave of beds Miharu. That'd be kind of cool to see. Like little Spyro synthwave, like Spyro synthwave music, but it's like Miharu visuals, and it's just her like, I don't know, dancing or some shit, and it's just got like really trippy 80s vibe and a little aesthetic to it. There's like you're leaving like a trail as you flop around and do whatever.
Yeah, we saw the Rumble preview. We watched it before the stream started.
Yeah. Well, actually, we watched it in the stream.
We watched it on the stream, yeah.
That was the first thing.
Before the stream officially started.
Yeah, yeah. Like, as I was playing the music and sharing the stream on Twitter, I just happened to look through the notifications, and I was like, Crash Bandicoot uploaded. I'm like, what the fuck did you upload? And I was expecting it to be like another little character poster that they've been doing with like Crash and Tana and Dilo and all them. I want to see a Coco one, and no, it was a full-ass little thing there of the first map. And I was like, oh shit.
Map.
I hate calling it a map. Why are you focusing on Coco?
Oh, God. I don't know. I just wanted to say it in a funny way.
Okay. But you're making fun of me again. I still remember when we were reacting to the commercials, and you were like, welcome to Crash Nitro Kart. Coco's a little bit older. And I was like, shut up. No. Welcome to Crash Nitro Kart. Coco's a little bit older. She has tiny boobs. No. Well, her boobs weren't where I was looking as a kid.
Were you looking at her legs?
That's a really long pause. I was like, what's she gonna say?
Because I was gonna say face, but then I was like, legs.
Well, she has a cute face, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Jesus Christ.
Were you looking at her feminine figure?
I was wondering why the camera comes out of her ass during that one part of the Team Bandicoot cutscene.
Comes out of her ass.
It really does. Do you need to see it again just so I can show
No,
you?
I know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Okay.
It goes...
I don't get it. It's really weird. I don't know why they did that. I don't know if they were trying to subtly show off, look, she is in fact older. It's like, yeah, no, I got it. Thanks, guys.
She's in fact the old.
Yeah, by Crash 10, she's a little old woman. Yeah, they're gonna go back and make Crash 7 and Crash 8 and all that. Oh wait, Wonder for Mutant technically is Crash 7.
The outro is coming.
The Ocho. Yeah. The days of the Ocho.
I mean, technically, Crash 4 is the Ocho.
Technically, yes. But canonically, no. But canonically, yes. Because Lonnie Loli's offhanded joke about, oh yeah, there should have been more times that you defeated them.
Chronologically.
Crash 4 is weird, right?
Chronologically and visually.
Why'd you have to split the timeline? Why does it fall in the timeline? Ow. It was a really weird topic to cover in my Asperger's video. I was like, okay, I hope this all makes sense. It doesn't confuse anybody. Because I wasn't really making shit up. I remember that's why I took a little bit of HP Zoner's article from Crash Mania, because I remembered it from there. I was like, yeah, that is a very interesting topic to think about. It's not canonically explained, or rather in-game, explained in-game or anything like that. But it's something you could imply, or that's something that is implied that you could, reasonably discern from just how they kind of handled it. So that's why I included it. I was like, yeah, no, it makes sense that Coco would split the timeline by fucking with the time twister. Because that's something she just straight up didn't do in the original. So it's really different from the original. Wait. Fire twerks.
Fire twerks.
I showed you that video, right?
I think.
Two gangstas at Disneyland.
Two bros chilling in a hot tub. Because they're not.
Yeah, it's these two black guys, and they're at Disneyland, and they're watching the fireworks, and they're like being really dumb, but in a really funny way. They're just freaking the fuck out over the fireworks and being like, "Oh my god, they're so pretty though!" And it's like the funniest shit. It's so fucking funny. Whoa! Look, it's his slingshot. He's slinging his shot at me.
Look, it's Bumbo Bob.
Oh god, do we need to do? Do you guys want me to do Bombo? I really would rather not.
Bomb Bob.
Bob-bomb. Bob-bomb.
Bomb.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Speaking of video game movies.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to do Bombo. Bomb Bob.
Okay, good. So I really don't want to. In fact, I don't want to do any of the fucking ord missions here. They all suck. So I'm not going to.
Yeah, I know. they really do suck.
Chilling, how you guys? Yeah, we're good, Anthony. I mean, I'm not so good because my tire blew out and I had to get the car smogged. But I'm doing that tomorrow, so I have to try and get a tire today. So I'm doing that after the stream. This is my distraction for right now. The hash slinging slasher.
The
You're
hash
right.
singing Sasher.
You're right, Nationverse. Let's go to. Oh god, this is the Valley. Oh Jesus, the Valley Girl fonts.
Yeah! The best ones.
I have to find the one that says anyway.
Anyway,
That's my family. Oof.
Thank you for releasing.
Oh, thank you for releasing me this.
What did the hell?
Hello there, Mr. Dragon.
Is it Lila? Lila?
I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple.
Or is it a
but
different
a bunch
one?
of lousy earth shapers
It's-
have encased it in stone.
Leela.
Okay, it's not her. Who's the one that says
That's not
anyway?
her. The one who says anyway, let's see, it's the one in the temple.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Dragon.
Whoa. Dancing pig. Better like when they're Scottish. Makes them cute.
Okay, care for a quadruped.
Oh my god.
It makes them cute. It may make them cuter, but this is funnier, so
I guess.
it's a lot more memorable to me.
She calls baboons buffoons. It says we learned it in science claws.
Flowers.
Have you seen that vine?
No.
Oh, you haven't? I have to show it to you. It's really funny.
Sunflowers.
Bees! Fucking bees. And fuck these trees.
Bees!
Fuck these bees with the trees. I mean, these trees with the bees.
You know, you can flame the bees.
You can?
If you flame the bees, they kind of fly away from you.
Oh, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. For real. And now I have no sparks, and this sucks. This is not Spyro 2 Sparksless. Let me test it out real quick. Oh! That's cool. I didn't know that. Pig. Pig. Sorry, you will not dance tonight. Not the bees!
Not dancing this dance today.
It's great.
Or should I say, shuffle in this shuffle?
Next.
We have a giant JonTron marathon. Oh yeah, our Jonathan Tronathan marathonathon.
Jonathan.
We haven't done that yet.
Her and I were watching a bunch of older. She was listening. A bunch of YTPs. Because she was grinding in Persona 4, and she's like, play some YTPs, and so I played just a bunch of ones that we know, and apparently it helped her to grind faster. It's really weird. It's just like playing Backstreet Boys whenever you're doing something really difficult.
Yeah. It's just something. It's something to help get us into a zone where we can focus. You would think it'd be the opposite because we have to multitask and do the thing in the game and listen to the song, but not really. It helps.
Now
Now you've rescued my shit, go to the shit. What?
They rescued my shit.
From my arse. From me arse.
The Ersa.
Okay, is it her?
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero. Thanks for saving poor helpless little me. Blah blah blah. Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway,
Oh jeez.
I told you it's funny.
It is funny. That type of voice just gets annoying after a while. Not necessarily.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't for these characters.
No, not really for them, but because it's really not a favorite voice of mine to listen to.
Well,
Voice type, like it does get a little weird after a while.
I like how exaggerated it is.
I could take it in doses, but if I had to talk to them for everything, it would get a little too much for me.
Anyway,
It's just wifey. Okay, I'm not doing any of this shit. If I do, I'll do it later. But even once I get head dash, I'm probably not gonna do it. Or horn dive, sorry. Horn dive. What is it canonically in universe called first? Or does it take both names, or is it only called horn dive?
I'm called Head Bash.
It's called head. Well, okay. I'll tell you right now. I believe Hero's Tale does call it horn dive.
Well, I'm not. What the fuck? Who cares what? Who gives a shit what Hero's Tale calls it?
Cause you're gonna play it soon. But anyway.
I'm still gonna call it Head Bash.
Okay. So I was just saying which game called it what first. Like, what's it more known as?
Head Bash.
Okay. Cause horn dive.
You learn it in this game, and it calls it Head Bash.
Okay. Because I forgot what name. I just forgot what name they called it first, and then with that said, I was then also like, okay, yeah, well, what is like the more common name for it? Because sometimes I flip flop between the two.
I don't know anybody who calls it Horn Dive. In fact,
Look.
if you call it Horn Dive, then you're wrong.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's get Magma Cone the fuck over with.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, but I probably should have done the
What?
supercharge orb.
The supercharge, excellent.
Supercharge?
Hello, Spyro.
Did the game glitch?
Yeah. It just goes, and then you black screen forever. They couldn't handle the Alizraki.
I'm just imagining how funny that would be.
The Alizrakian way of saying supercharge excellent.
I'm imagining how funny that would be for the game to be like, supercharge. It just like...
And then it cuts to black.
No, it doesn't even cut to black. It just stays there on that forever.
Error disk cannot be read.
It just freezes on that.
Oh god, I would hate it after a while. It'd be funny if it happened for... What if it happened for like half a second? It was like, supercharge, and then it just cut to black. That would be funny.
If it was like a perfectly cut screen.
What if in place of him saying excellent, it did the Wii freeze sound? When your
No, what is that?
when your Wii freezes up, it makes a really loud, obnoxious, annoying beeping. Well, not beeping, long-toned, like forever beep noise. It just goes. And it's
That's
like
what
really...
the fucking GameCube does.
Yeah,
Whenever
and
whenever TAC 2 would freeze, it'd go.
Yeah, and it's like a jump scare, and it's really fucking annoying after a while.
Yeah, it sucked. I hated it.
My Wii's done that. Not the GameCube to my memory, but the Wii's done it a couple times. Yeah, it's really fucking annoying. At first, it jump scares you because it's loud.
It's never done that. It's never done that on any other game. It's literally just TAC 2 that's done that for.
That is so weird. Speaking of the music cutting out and all that, my music's cutting out right now. Oh, geez, excuse me.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to have shamed you in this way. Dishonored is what I meant to say. Plus the music's a little hard, it's trying.
It's trying, it's going, ooh, ooh.
It's going,
Imagine if that was the music.
A fax machine?
Yeah. What if it just went supercharge? But then the cutscene kept going. But like you still heard that.
All sound blocks
in
out
the background.
all sound cuts out completely except for.
And through the rest of the game, you hear the fucking portal noise and Enter the Dragonfly.
Oh my god. That'd be really funny and also absurdly annoying. And even if you tried to turn the volume down, it still wouldn't get rid of it.
You turn the volume off on your TV and it still doesn't get rid of it.
Oh my god, if you muted the TV and it still... I would be scared. I was sure the shit was cursed.
You turn off the TV and it does.
Ha! Okay, that's going a little too far.
It haunts you for the rest of your life.
Unplug the TV and it still goes.
You gotta throw out your TV and get a new one.
Get a new TV and it still happens.
You gotta throw out your TV to get a new one, and the moment you turn it on, you hear.
Go to the theater, and the first thing you hear is.
It happens on everything that plays a sound. That's the only thing you hear.
You go to Target and look at the TV displays, and they're all going.
at the same time.
Yeah, it's really loud.
And you're like, oh fuck, it follows me everywhere and no one can hear it but you.
Dude, guys, why is Spyro on the TV on like all 10 TVs? What are you talking about? It's like, no, he's right there. Can you not see him? And it's like, no. I'm not going crazy. No, I think you're going a little crazy, dude. Spyro just haunts you. Spyro supercharged follows you wherever you go.
It was really funny.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro.
Oh, Spyro, I've got the stick up my arse. What? Get it out? No. That's alright, man.
Which game controller buttons do you like to press?
Which ones do you like to press?
I like to press the A button on the GameCube.
I like to wait. Do I have a GameCube controller here? I like to do this with the. Hold on, I'm gonna take my headphones off. Hold on, give me a minute.
I know. I like to press the shoulder buttons. That's what I like to do.
I like to do this with the control stick.
No, I like to.
Everyone says that one bit from the music in the background of I think it's Hotel Delfino in Mario Sunshine sounds like that. There's this little sound that like twings every so often, and it sounds like someone flicking a control stick on the GameCube controller.
No, my favorite buttons to press on the GameCube controller are these.
Shoulder buttons.
Shoulder buttons.
I also like the A button.
Why is the B button so small?
Why not?
Be sure to watch our episode on video game controllers from the Vid Games podcast.
The Vid Games podcast.
Yeah, Aaron does the little opening for it.
Welcome to the Vid Games podcast.
Where a bunch of nerds shit on themselves and talk about it.
We're a bunch of nerds. Shit.
Take a shit for 2 hours. That's a really painful shit.
That sounds really painful.
Spyro.
You sound like you like it. It's really painful.
That sounds really painful. It's like you sound like you lie. I always sound like this.
Okay, good. What character is this?
I don't know.
Wee.
Did you let the genie laugh?
Oh, there's plenty of genies. Don't worry. I'll let the other one laugh. I'm sorry.
Did you let her laugh and turn up that fucking volume?
She has to fucking laugh. I need it. Let's see. What volume do I have everything set to?
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
You can hear it? Oh yeah, it's at
Because
full.
I have the stream muted, but I can still hear it from your side.
Oh jeez, that means my TV's quite loud then.
That's okay. You can turn it down after this.
Huh. There's no weird like echo or anything then, right?
No.
Between, okay. Well, there shouldn't be because the latency actually isn't all that. There's not like a huge like difference. It's pretty synced up. Here we go.
It's pretty sick. I love it.
Little genie. I dream of genie. Well, I always liked as a kid that little sound when you knock the little purple thieves out sounds like Ripperoo. When
Oh
you,
yeah.
what
I
was
like
it
it
from?
because it sounds like Crush Band.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That everything comes back to crash, but everything does. With me. You know what? I take my sorry back. I shouldn't have to apologize. I'm proud that everything comes back to crash for me. But things come back to Spyro
that
too.
everything comes back to Spyro.
Yeah. There you go. We are not. We are not. We are not divided. Poop. Yeah. Every time you like knock Ripto out, and he like has little stars, whatever, around his head. It's the same thing.
I heard that.
I legitimately missed, so I let her just hit me on purpose. Okay, we're good.
Good God, man.
Trying to clear my throat, sorry. Yeah, when you're running around in here, ow. When you're running around in this area for the little lamp thief that's in here, it's fucking ass doing it in the Japanese version because you're too slow and it sucks.
You're too slow.
You're too slow, Sonic. It goes back to Sonic. Oh, you fucking even mean to do that.
You're too small.
Is that big Sonic? He says you're too
Yes,
small.
Big Sonic.
He says you're too small.
You're too slow and small.
And then he flicks you with his big finger.
His big meaty finger.
Ew. Go flying a million miles away. Oh, yes is coming up. Here we go. You ready?
Thanks for helping me.
That's gonna be hard to hear.
If you, the people in the stream can hear it. I'll even mute myself.
Okay.
Oof, jeez. Hold on. Here we go.
Spyro, 3 thieves have stolen our magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis.
Yes. Oh, wait, hold on.
It's hard to hear, but it's there.
Yes.
Yes. Why the yes? Well, you're so cute. I like the way the little thieves look here.
You're so cute. You are my friend.
They're all short and stumpy.
Short, stumpy.
I do wish that we had the traditional thieves in this game, but I'm glad they came back in the third game.
And I think they make even cuter noises in the third game.
Oh! They do have a few more little sound bites.
I can't even recreate that laugh that they do.
Yeah.
Like that little squeaky laugh when they run away. I can't even do that.
Yeah. It's very good.
Why does Crush Bandicoot love pancakes? Because pancakes are good. He can like whatever he wants.
Do you like waffles? No? Well, I've never had them, so I can't really say that.
Waffles are fucking fantastic. I love them way better than pancakes.
I need to make some waffles so I can try them. Fuck!
Cause like waffles can, cause like pancakes can just like, you know, be like fluffy and stuff, but waffles can have like a slight crunch to them. I'm just like, oh yeah.
Oh, give me the crunch. Oh, fuck.
It's like crunchy and soft, like a cookie.
Does it have like the same general taste as a pancake?
I mean, kind of. You make it with the same sort of mix.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's a breakfasty, bready type thing.
Okay. always crash like pancakes because Titans.
He can like what he wants.
It was his first word, except no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't at all, actually.
And then everyone lost their shit because they said Crash isn't supposed to talk, even though he said uh-oh.
He said uh-oh in the very same game. He said Nina. He said look at that, but he kind of Scooby-Dooed it.
Thanks for bringing back.
Yeah, it's because... I don't know. Maybe it's because we can hear it clearly.
He enunciated it correctly. Okay, it doesn't take away the fact that he said uh-oh in the very first fucking game he appeared in. He said yeehaw. He said whoopee.
Yeehaw, whoopee.
He said fucking whoa. That is a word.
No, whoa is a word. It's in the dictionary.
It's in the dictionary and I'm always right.
Alright, I need to go lie down.
Okay, you can do that. Oh, can you,
What?
we're right here to gulp.
Oh,
I was about to end it off, but we're
sorry.
We're right here at gulp. Okay, you can go rest. I will defeat gulp, and then we will end the stream.
Okay, best of luck with the shitty boss.
Thank you. Okay, thanks for joining in and making me feel happy and better.
Okay, yay.
I will.
Go.
He says, "Look out below." Well, technically he does.
He says, "Yikes! Let's try that one again."
He did kind of say "Look out below" in the one of the shorts.
We finally made Avalar.
Avalar. What is Avalar?
You are really starting to get on my
Okay,
nerves.
you get some rest then, right?
Okay.
I will see you later.
Alright. I just want to wait till Ripto is off the screen before I go.
Okay.
Go. Finish him
Look at
off.
his little tiny mad eyes.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Let's get the missile and hit him with the missile.
I'm going to enjoy this. I am so pissed that Reignited just didn't make that part of the cutscene.
That was a very odd choice. I don't know why they did that.
Alright. I'm going.
Alright. Get some rest and I will talk to you later.
Okay, talk to you later.
Boing.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Oh.
Oh.
Yay. Boom. Oh. Alright guys, let's finish off Gulp! Yeah, Gulp's fight is just, it's really tedious. Give me rocket. Pew pew. Give me that rocket. Aha. Yes. Cheese the fight any way I can. This is one of the times I wish I had supercharge. Cool. Damn it, I was gonna say, can we one-shot? Or can we do this without getting hit? The answer is no. It's always no. God damn it. Oh, I don't want to die to him. No, 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 no. Okay, this has actually gotten pretty bad. Oh! No! I wanted that missile. Chicken, please. I would love a chicken right about now. Oh, fuck! Fuck off! Oh, no! Damn it! Ah, shit. Now this is gonna take 5 million years to beat. God, it's always at the end. Fuck Gulp. Come on, sir. Bring it on, bitch. Oh. Yeah, stay right there. Ooh. Come on, birds. Ah. I missed. Ow. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, this boss fight, they're really stingy with the fucking... Nope. Okay, whatever. As long as I get the thing, I'll be good. Oh, crap. Give me something I can... There we go. Ow. Same position again. Don't throw shit at me. Or shoot shit, rather. I need a fucking chicken. Give me a chicken. Stop being stingy with the health. Please. Ugh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh! One more would be fantastic. Shoot! Whoa! Oh, fuck. Ooh. Line that up. Get the chicken. Oh, I said get the chicken. Where'd the chicken go? Okay, chicken's gone. Fuck. One more hit, one more hit. Oh, shit, one more hit for me, but it's fine because he is dead. Nice. Oh, jeez. Alright. Excuse me? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the stream, be sure to slap that... It played the thing of him dying. But I also died. Are you... is that blood? Is that blood? I'm coughing up blood. Fuck. Damn it, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. I have shit I gotta do. I actually can't afford... Oh, Lord, I can't... I actually can't afford to stay on this for much longer. It's gonna be 4 o'clock in my time, and I need to go and get a new fucking tire for my car. I have real world shit to do. Real life shit to do. I'm sorry. I can't do this right now. Fuck. You know what? I'll give it one more try. I'll just do it. Yeah, God. That should have been it. I should have been done. It's just, it takes so long. The fight is so fucking long. What is the problem? God damn it. I hate this fucking attack. Okay. Come on, bitch. And I think what you get is random, too. Nope. Fuck. piece of shit. I've never seen him do that before. He like moonwalked away from me. Oh, I can do that? Oh, shit. Hey, don't give me bombs, dude. Oh, fuck. Ooh, health. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're almost there again. We can do it. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, stop it, you bitch. Yeah, it looks like running in circles is actually the way to dodge these things. Don't dodge from left to right. That's like the easiest way to, like, get hit. That's way too far away from him. Give me that. Fuck you. Oh, god damn it. Well, there were both the things I was going to use on him. Yeah, it does help a lot, actually. Alright, come on. Whoa, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Now we did it. Jesus. And apparently somehow I got hit again. In the middle of that cutscene, because it's running in real time. It's not really much of a cutscene, it's running in real time. Okay, 3rd time was the charm. We did it. I do need to leave after this, though. Oh, man.
Spyro, you
You
did it.
did it. Hey, congratulations. Let's go to Winter Tundra. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's another cutscene.
To access the dragon worlds from the super portal. This power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up. I think I have it. Excellent.
A few bomb. We have to hear a few bomb and then
We're
we'll
going
win.
to need a lot more orbs, but with the power crystal boosting it, the super portal should work again.
When suddenly...
So, you thought you had gotten rid of me? Well, I'm afraid not. I persuaded that fat bear Moneybags to sell me a few bombs.
Quick, the power crystal.
A few
Don't
bomb.
even try it, book boy, or you'll be the world's smartest pile of ashes. This is just what I need
All right.
for a new scepter.
Hunter, do something quick.
Hey, give that back.
Well, I tried.
Well, I tried.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched back as a video, this watch at the very end. If you're with us live, thanks for staying for as long as you could. We are in the Winter Tundra. We will be finishing off this game in the next stream. So thank you guys so much for watching. You will see in the description of the YouTube VOD all of the stuffs. You can follow me on Twitter for updates on streams and videos. I just put out my first Mark Throwbacks, which is on Video Game Films. It's called Can Video Game Films Be Done Right? You can pledge to Miharu's Patreon and join her Discord. You can see my brother Victor's channel where he streams games occasionally, or at least you can see his stream archive. And that should be it for right now. We've got the video that just went up today. I've got a Crash video in the works. It's a pretty lengthy one that'll be coming soon. And this Saturday, if I have the time and if all goes well, we should be streaming Banjo-Tooie over on YouTube. So that's going to be fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Mark, and until next time, I'll see you later, and take care.